Hi, everyone. The purpose of me recording this tonight and want to post. Last Sunday, me and my other half, my babe, we was inside Target and we was getting ready to cash out. So we heading to the line. We see no one in line and we end up with a young man, maybe in his early 20s or maybe could have been 19 or 18, who knows. But he was playing with his golds in his mouth. They was pullouts. So me, being in the back, always noticing, paying attention to things, I noticed how his face looked when the line started getting long. Remind you, we was the only one in line at that time. Then more people start coming. So I said out to him, I say, don't be like that. So he looked at me. So he starts sending people to another line. Oh, line 3 open, line. So he starts sending people to another line. And I say, don't be like that. You shouldn't be like that. I say, should be thankful that you have a job and thankful that people are coming in your line. Something about you could draw them to your line. And that's the more money that, you're making. That's not for me. That's for Target. I said exactly. You're right. But the more money you bring into Target, the more money you will bring into your pocket. That's what you say, but they don't. I say, see? I say, because that's how you look at it. I say, you saw your face? I say, you're dealing with customers. Every day you're dealing with customers. Don't never let a customer see you frown. I know we all face any and everything, but when we're dealing with customers, we never know what that customer could have went through, and that customer just could have came out just to get a breather, just to get some type of other feeling from what they just had at work or what they just had at home. Yeah, we're going through our little things too, but we're inside of a store. We dealing with customers. Let them always see us, as in blacks, smile, a positive attitude. Because whatever we dish out, that's the feedback we get. So, as the young guy kept looking and he smiled a little bit, just a tad bit, I got a smile out of him. I said that right there. I said, you keep that smile, okay, babe? I said, you keep that smile and you put everything behind you once a customer comes into your line. Once they leave, your line is empty. I say, then you can go back with that frown if that's what you want to. I said, but the more you smile, the better you will feel. I said, and always try to stay busy on your job. It's nothing that's going on here. You got any go backs? You got anything like that? If you can go put that away right quick and come back, then you do that. I say, but if they don't want you to move, I say, as soon as a customer come up, you greet them. Hello, hi, how are you? A good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning. I say, you could have the worst night or the worst day. But when it's time for you to deal with that customer, you put that money in that drawer, you sign in, it's time to throw everything back and keep that positive attitude and start smiling and do a whole big change. And now when you leave out of there, that's when you start back thinking about what you went through earlier, or what you want to go through now when you get home or where you going at. Do not never let a customer see you frowning for no reason, not when you're dealing with the public. So we all have to think about that. If we're at a job and that's not what we want to do, or we're tired of it, or we're fed up, or whatever the case may be, it's time to start looking somewhere else. It's time to start putting in more than what you was doing. It's time to start. Because if not, You're going to stress yourself out, be frustrated, be angry at people that's not even angry at you. And learn how to control your anger when you're dealing with something personal. When you go to work, pray and ask God, can he please lift that burden off you while you walking into your job? Because where you're going, nobody did nothing to you. So if we all can remember that, smile, no matter what we might be facing when we're going to work. If we're at work, don't let that devil get on you and keep you to where they're winning, because that person might not like who you are. So that person want to see you mad. That person want to see you probably without a job. Because you know why? That person's scared that you're going to take their job or you're going to take their position. So always think positive. Always be positive. Think ahead. Keep your head up. And always take time out to talk with God. Tell God what you're thinking about, what's on your mind. Tell him what you would want him to help you with, where you're weak at, so you could be stronger. Have a good night, guys.